Hello everyone, how is it going on? This is Ashwin again. In this tutorial we are going to understand what errors are, what exceptions are and the difference between them. So unlike earlier tutorials where we extensively used Python in the scripting mode, in this tutorial we are going to use Python in interpreter mode. Okay, because the statements that we are using for demonstrating the difference between exceptions and errors will be like very short statements, like 1 or 2 statements. So it doesn't make much sense for us to use Python in scripting mode, and Python interpreter mode is actually more suited for that. So let us get started with understanding what syntax errors are. So while writing down the earlier programs, you must have encountered syntax errors. So let me explain what syntax errors are. Okay, so when you say print hello world and then closing bracket and you press enter, the interpreter actually takes this entire string as an input and then it processes it and it prints the part which is to be printed. It prints the string to be printed. Now if I make some changes to the string like this, okay, so suppose if I forget to add a quote, okay, so if I forget to add a quote, then and then press enter, it says syntax error, EOL while scanning the literal, scanning the string literal. So it means that while it tried to scan this string, it did not find actually the quote. Okay, it just find end of line. It just found end of line. So this is the kind of error known as the syntax error. Okay, so syntactical error is something like when you make any mistake while writing the syntax of the programming language is known as syntactical error. Okay, so I mean, there are many ways actually you can have syntactical error. So you can just say print and then hello world. So mind that we haven't actually defined print. Actually we have misspelled print. Okay, and we haven't defined any method or function known as print. So whenever you are going to have it, then it says name print is not defined. Okay, so these are actually kind of errors which you encounter when you make any mistake in the syntax. Okay, so usually these sort of errors are known as syntax errors. Okay, and now there is something known as exception. Okay, so suppose you write a code like this. Okay, so you write a code like this: 1 plus 1, 1 plus 1. Okay, it prints 2. So if you write 1 divided by 1, it should print 1. Okay, now mind that both the statements are mathematically correct, syntactically correct. Okay, and even these statements are mathematically and logically correct. So but if I type in 1 divided by 0, okay, this statement is logically not correct. Okay, logically not correct in the sense it is dividing something by 0, and as we know, dividing something by 0 is not something a programming language or an interpreter can handle. Okay, so now let's try to see what the output is when I press enter. Okay, now it says 0 division error. Okay, division by 0. So now understand that this statement is syntactically correct, it is even mathematically correct, but the problem is that interpreter is not able to handle this. So this is something that we encounter at when we execute the program. Okay, so this sort of error is known as exception. Okay, so exception is nothing but a logical error which we encounter while executing the program, even when the syntax is correct. So let us try to understand the various sorts of exceptions that we could encounter. Okay, so now if you say 1 plus 1, we all know that a string and a integer cannot be added. Okay, so let's see what happens. It says type error. Okay, it must be string, not integer. Okay, now if you reverse the position, then it says unsupported type for plus int and string. Okay, so every time you are going to change the positions of the operands, okay, it is going to throw a different type of error. Okay, or it is going to throw the different type of sub error. So these sort of errors which we encounter during execution of the program are known as exceptions. because basically these are not syntax errors. Syntactically everything is correct. Now if I'm going to say a equal to 8 plus b, okay, so now this is syntactically correct. This actually adheres Python syntax, but the problem is that we haven't defined a and b. Okay, and now this is an exception. Now when we execute this, okay, it says name b is not defined. Now that is the problem. Okay, so we can even have another example, like we can just say that 1 equal to 0. Okay, and we can just press enter. It says syntax error, can't assign to a literal. Okay, so this is also a sort of exception. So now understand that even the syntax error are actually treated as exceptions in Python, because there is nothing like compilation, compiling and execution in Python, right? These two are not different activities. Python actually accepts your program as a string, okay, and then it directly executes it. It's basically an interpreter. It is not a compiler, okay. So almost all the stuff, almost all the errors are actually treated as exceptions. But the only thing is that whenever we have syntax errors are actually treated a bit differently. We are actually going to see in next couple of videos what is the exact difference between the syntax error as well as the runtime exceptions. So this is how we actually can find the exceptions. Okay, so exceptions is actually a very important part in your program. So suppose if your program is syntactically correct, even if it is logically correct and it is encountering a situation which is not actually expected beforehand, before you actually execute the program, Python is actually going to throw some exception. Okay, and when that exception is thrown, you will actually come to understand that there is some problem in terms of logic of the program, or somewhere the program flow is not correct. So this is how we deal with the incorrect logic or incorrect execution of the program in Python. Okay, because this is a very real life situation. Suppose you have got two variables. Okay, so now let's actually take a real life example. You have got like two variables, a equal to 1 and b equal to 0. Okay, now mind it that I have personally, I mean I have literally typed a equal to 1 and b equal to 0, but if you are actually running a very complex mathematical or numerical computation and suddenly your variable b gets assigned value 0, okay, that time you are actually going to have trouble, because 1 by 0 is not something all the interpreters or compilers are supposed to compute. That value is like kind of, some people actually treat it as infinity, but infinity is not something which like computer is actually supposed to comprehend or supposed to handle. Okay, so suppose if you are actually writing a program for your PhD or MS thesis and you are actually encountering in this situation where a divided by b, okay, then you are going to have trouble, right? So that's why you need to know at what line you are actually facing the trouble. Then only you can actually take some concrete steps towards resolving the trouble. So that's why Python has actually introduced the provision of exception. So this is all about errors and exceptions. I hope that all of your notions about errors and exceptions are now clear, and we can actually proceed ahead with like the deeper part, like how to handle the exceptions and various blocks in the code which can actually handle the exceptions. So thanks a lot for watching my video. Do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more exciting videos on Python programming. Thanks a lot. Have a nice day.